Shadow, also known as Cid Kagenou, is one of the most mysterious and overpowered characters in modern anime. While everyone around him believes he is simply acting out a fantasy of becoming the ultimate mastermind, the reality is completely different. Cid possesses overwhelming strength that places him far above most warriors, mages, and monsters in his world. In this video, we explore the true power of Shadow from the Eminence in Shadow, his insane physical abilities, magical control, combat intelligence, atomic techniques, and why even the strongest characters struggle to understand his true limits. From his childhood training to becoming the leader of Shadow Garden, we will break down exactly how powerful Cid Kagenou really is and why he might be the most dangerous individual in the entire series. Is Shadow truly unbeatable? Does he hide even greater power? And what would happen if Cid finally stopped holding back? Watch until the end to discover the terrifying truth behind the power of Shadow. There are many powerful characters in anime. Some have legendary weapons. Some possess ancient powers. Some are chosen by destiny. But what happens when someone becomes powerful not because of fate, but because they simply refuse to accept being ordinary? This is the story of a man who trained his entire life for one dream: to become the ultimate shadow ruler, controlling everything from behind the scenes. His name is Cid Kagenou, but the world knows him by another name, Shadow. A mysterious figure who appears in darkness, defeats impossible enemies effortlessly, and disappears before anyone can understand what happened. But the biggest mystery remains: just how powerful is Shadow really? Is he only pretending to be the strongest? Or is Cid Kagenou actually hiding a level of power that nobody in his world can comprehend? Today, we will break down the true strength of Shadow. Part 1. The origin of a monster. Before becoming Shadow, Cid Kagenou was not born as a legendary hero. He was simply a person obsessed with one idea: power. Unlike other people who wanted fame, wealth, or recognition, Cid wanted something completely different. He wanted to become the person who controls everything from the shadows. To achieve this dream, he trained his body beyond normal human limits. While other children played games, Cid trained. While others studied normally, Cid studied combat. He mastered different fighting styles, weapons, assassination techniques, and strategies. Even before entering another world, Cid had already reached an unbelievable level of physical ability. His dedication was so extreme that he treated his own body like a weapon that needed constant improvement. And after being reincarnated into a world of magic, his potential became limitless. Part 2. Cid's insane physical abilities. Many characters in the Eminence in Shadow rely on magic, but Cid is different. His foundation is his physical ability. Shadow has incredible speed, strength, reflexes, and endurance. He can move faster than most opponents can see. He can analyze attacks instantly. He can defeat trained warriors without showing any serious effort. One of the most terrifying things about Cid is his control. He does not fight like someone desperate to survive. He fights like someone who already knows the outcome. Every movement is calculated. Every attack has a purpose. Even when surrounded by powerful enemies, Shadow remains calm because he understands the difference between himself and his opponents. They are fighting to win. Shadow is simply playing. Part 3. Shadow's magic power. The greatest source of Cid's strength is his mastery over magic. In his new world, magic is everywhere, but most people have limits. Some can only use small amounts of magical energy. Some specialize in one type of ability. Cid completely breaks these rules. His magical control is on another level. He can manipulate magic with incredible precision. Instead of simply releasing power, he shapes and controls it perfectly. This allows him to perform techniques that appear impossible. The most famous example is his ultimate attack, I Am Atomic. This technique represents everything terrifying about shadow. It is not just a powerful explosion. It is a demonstration of absolute magical control. Cid compresses enormous amounts of magical energy into a single attack and releases it with devastating results. While other characters struggle to create powerful spells, Shadow casually creates a technique that changes the entire battlefield. Part 4. Why Shadow is different from other overpowered characters. Many powerful anime characters have one weakness. They depend on something. A weapon, a transformation, a special ability. But Shadow is different. His greatest weapon is himself, his intelligence, his experience, his creativity, his understanding of combat. Cid does not simply overpower enemies. He studies them. He understands their abilities. He adapts instantly. This makes him dangerous because his power is not limited to one skill. He can fight using swords. He can fight using magic. He can fight using strategy. He can even manipulate situations without directly fighting. Shadow is not just a warrior. He is a complete battlefield mastermind. Part 5. Shadow Garden and his influence. Another reason Shadow is so dangerous is not only his personal strength. It is the organization he created. Shadow Garden is one of the most powerful groups in the world. Members like Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Delta, Epsilon, Zeta, and Eta are all extremely talented fighters. They follow Shadow because they believe he is the ultimate leader. While Cid often thinks he is simply acting out a fantasy, the world around him treats him like a legendary figure. His casual words become strategies. His random actions create massive changes. The funniest and most terrifying part about Shadow is that he often does not realize how serious the situation actually is. He thinks he is playing a role, but everyone else sees a true mastermind. Part 6. Does Shadow have a limit? The biggest question is, does Shadow have a limit? The answer is complicated. Cid has not shown his complete power. Most battles end before he needs to use his full ability. Against powerful opponents, he often holds back intentionally. This creates a mystery around his true strength. If Shadow is already overwhelming while using only a portion of his power, what happens when he finally goes all out? That possibility is what makes him terrifying. The strongest characters in the series do not fear Shadow because of what they have seen. They fear him because of what they cannot see. Part 7. Shadow is the world. If Shadow decided to reveal his complete power, the balance of the world would completely change. Kingdoms, organizations, powerful warriors, ancient enemies. Everyone would have to recognize one fact. Shadow is not just another powerful fighter. He is an existence that stands above normal standards. His strength combines extreme physical ability, perfect magical control, genius-level combat intelligence, unpredictable strategies, absolute confidence. This combination makes Cid Kagenou one of the most dangerous characters in anime. So, how powerful is Shadow really? The truth is, Shadow is powerful enough that most enemies never get the chance to understand his true abilities. He is not chasing power anymore. He already achieved it. The world sees Shadow as a mysterious legend. His enemies see him as an unstoppable threat. His allies see him as the ultimate leader. But Cid Kagenou himself, he is simply a person enjoying his dream of becoming the perfect mastermind from the shadows. And that is what makes him one of the most fascinating characters in anime, because the most terrifying person in the room is often the one who does not even realize how powerful he truly is. This was the true strength of Shadow.